The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Mbappe. Vermin. Beckham. Mbappe. Vermin. And here's Mbappe. And he's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Oh, cracking ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. He's had a crack. He'll want to be quick to recover this.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Now it's Messi. And it's Lopez. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Vermin. Passing is crisp and sharp. He has found the way through. Oh, good read. Still goalless at the moment. Messi in acres of space out wide. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against that! He scores! Offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Tries to play it through, and he's managed to get free. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi could move up a gear here. He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. He's cut it out. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. It's a good spell of possession, this. Beckham. Probing pass. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Vermin. Now it's Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
McAllister. Vermin is wide and looking to get onto this. Mbappe! And that's too far for anyone. Rijkaard. Elise. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Out to the left it goes. At least a return pass. And it's Messi. Chance for a shot! Lee Kang-in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
But they've got it again. Tries to pass it through. He's in a good position here. Oh, that's superb. Messi. Boca Juniors are looking to break at pace. Played back into the centre. Beckham.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Lee Kang-in. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Cambio.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Kashima Antlers have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now that... and again! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kashima Antlers have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Lee Kang-in.
Kashima Antlers couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Osimhen. Baresi does well to get it back. Now it's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe, looking for the run, and he's intervened well there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Boca Juniors clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that's well spotted. Boca Juniors appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling.
Bergomi with the foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Boca Juniors can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Ball comes in, cleared away. That's a sharp pass. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe! Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Kashima Antlers still have the cards to affect this game.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And
great chance! Brilliant from Osimhen! A finish of true class!
Olise really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Kashima Antlers have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from...
Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Olise. And it's Batistuta. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Fermin. Looking to play him in. Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Boca Juniors grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Boca Juniors clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Olise, Osimhen, real chance! He's got a goal! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Kashima Antlers get themselves into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Kashima Antlers close now to seeing this one through to the end. Tries a shot! And he's taking no chances there.
Boca Juniors really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, what's he... Big chance! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
2 up and very little time left. And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Osimhen claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.